Eh. Okie dokie, and we're back. Excuse me. Assassin's Creed Valhalla at your homeboy and Valhalla at your homegirl. North Emblem scheme. I wonder when we get to exit the Animus. How far into the game we have to be for that to happen? And when the hell do we get skill points? All wolf aligned gear, huh? I mean, we don't have wolf gear yet. Way of the Raven. Range damage. Oh, we have no skill points, okay. Wait, what in the hell were we doing? Find and speak to Sigurd, that's what we were doing.
You there! What are you doing? If you wish to have words, come closer.
Hey, what? The hell was he just staring at? Cool. I was kind of nervous that there was a stealth attack option, but thank God I didn't join in on that. It gets enhance your unlock route slots. Alright, hold on 1 second. What the hell am I doing here? You fast travel to the longhouse.
I have not.
Who the hell is whispering? Yeah, that game is too long and painful to play. But you fucking use those little legs of yours and jump up here, my little bardo. God, you're so chubby. Let me love you. I'm talking to my pup, Christina. She's not really a pup. She's like 3 years old, but she's a Wawa, so she's tiny.
It's Eivor. Open the door. Come in, but keep your voice down. You will alert Harald's men.
Where
cool.
will we live?
The English will fight back! The wars will never end!
Or they will push...
There's a lot of turmoil going on, huh? A lot of public unrest. A lot of people upset. Cool. No. Hotter than my loins. I second that. Get over here. We leave the resources for Geoborn. That's true. Alright, so we're all going to England. Nice. I'm not sure how that's going to plan out, but... or pan out, rather. When do I betray Sigurd? I need to know. Okay. I'm a little nervous. I don't know when I'm going to betray Sigurd. Or how it's going to happen. I know what's going to happen. I just don't know when and how. And that sucks because Sigurd seems like a nice guy. I don't want to do that to him. What happens that causes me to betray him? Ooh, a tattoo artist. Right? Is that what I saw up here? I'm sorry. Did I not see a tattoo icon? I could have sworn I saw a fucking tattoo icon. Don't tell me I didn't see it. I know I did. That's a lot of fucking enemies. Well, maybe I was mistaken. I don't know. To the boat I go then. That dude over here still playing dice? I don't know where you little shit. I'm hoping this actually works. It would be really cool to be able to get to England. And work from there. Hell yeah, I am. It's time to go. Oh shit. Oh hell. Damn it, Harold, I'm gonna leave. What the fuck do you want? What? Yeah. Yeah, go fuck yourself, Steelborn. I'm gonna try everything in my power not to betray him. I just really hope that that's a choice. Oh, nice. Holy shit, we got a lot of stuff.
The time for tears is over, you weeping sacks of wool! Put some muscle into those pools!
Ration your strength, dog. We have an ocean to cross.
All right, you lazy backroutes. Sigurd, what's our course?
The Sons of Ragnar established settlement near the coast. We set sail for that. Ragi, sing a song to lift our hood.
To rouse the gods! Inspire a mighty fart from Thor to speed us on our way!
I love Dag.
An ocean lies before us, Eivor, and on its far side, a new kingdom awaits.
You know England well from your travels.
I spent this... Raven clan.
I don't want to betray the Raven
Brought to
clan.
that fractured land.
Valhalla is heaven, I imagine. That was the intro? What? All that fucking 4 hours was the intro? How big is this fucking game? Oh, sweet. This must be our character that whose ancestor is Eivor. She's got a nice ass. She's kind of pretty too. We're gonna finally get out of the Animus? Hell yeah, we are. Finally get a look at our main character here, other than Eivor, that is. I can't believe 4.5 hours in, and that was only the intro. Oh, she's a smoker. Nah. Ugh, she cracked her neck. Oh, and she's a pill popper. She's really pretty. She's got a lot of arm hair. God, she's gorgeous. The hell's her name, Layla? That's a hell of a fucking shift. Is that Eivor?
You're a long way from home, Eivor.
Wow, it is Eivor. God, that must have been fucking ages ago. It's 2012, right? So this is like... She was back in like the 16 or 1700s? She was very long ago. And it is Layla. It's fascinating. So Eivor is buried here.
Oof. I'd rather walk into town than use this.
There's a nice little heart on the door, though.
Some quality stuff here.
She's like talking in her head. And where are we? I love the water graphics, it's really nice. Alright, so I can't crouch. I can't go that way. What's up this way?
Can't run away from this.
Can I not go this way? Nope. Alright. Alright. You can't blame me for trying. Save real quick. I can't, no, excuse me, I was 5.5 hours in. It took me 6.5 hours to get through the first, just the prologue of the game. My god. From Rami Hassan, thanks for clearing that up and... Wait, hold on. Oh. May 10th, 2020. Oh, so it's 2020. I don't have COVID, no, and I'm well isolated. It's just 3 of us traveling together, staying out of sight. Thanks for clearing that up in such profound detail. I'm sure I'll sleep soundly now. Oh, this is so cool. So this is taking place in when COVID started. Interesting information. I actually worked through COVID. I had COVID. My family and I had COVID, and my dad actually passed away from it. That's not the interesting part. The interesting part is that I started working at Burn Dairy the year that, like, January of 2020, before COVID even started. And I worked straight through the whole pandemic. Hey, which one's the earlier one? May 1st, May 2nd. Remy, forgive the short email. I wanted to call, but I'm not using phones right now. My time is limited. I'm still recovering from my trip. Things got out of hand and nothing went as expected. People got hurt. I told you it was for research, or it was, but not for... What is A? The truth is, I have a word for them. Abstergo. That's what it is. The truth is, I've worked for them for a few years. It's a long story, and I won't bother you with the details, but it wasn't for me. Leave it at that. The group I'm with now, I can't explain now, or I can't explain now over email, but they've shown me things, giving me opportunities to open my eyes for a broader view, but not without cost. In fact, I fucked up last year bad, more than once, and I need to make it right. I know it all sounds cryptic, it is, but I'm not in danger, not in the way you might think. If I'm being vague, it's because I need to be. I don't want any data sniffers picking up on keywords that might raise alarms. Do I sound paranoid? A little? Here's the point. Don't worry about me. I'm with a couple of people that I trust now. They've been at this a lot longer than I have, and they're going to see me through this. I promise at this time next year, things will be better, the skies will be clear, the earthquakes will stop, and we'll celebrate Ramadan together. It'll be just like the 90s all over again. Tell Mama and Baba I miss them, and that I'm doing fine. Your sis, L. Layla. I don't like the sound of this, Layla, and I don't like where this is leading. Not using phones is not the right way to use my mind. You have my number, I suggest you call it. I know I won't say hello to our parents for you, but just doing so would bury me in questions I cannot answer. And to tell Father you no longer work for him Stardo would break his heart. That's all he ever talks about, how his daughter is on the cutting edge of neuroscience. I knew that was Abstergo, by the way, when she censored it. The man doesn't understand the first thing about what you do or did, and he's still proud. I will not be the one to disappoint him. Is it COVID? Is that why you're being cagey? Something else? Call him. Call me. Stop this insane game behind siege. I just want to know that you are safe, Ram. One last message. Afterwards, all communication between us via this account or any other will cease. We have our own ways of talking. Methods cannot be snipped or traced. Your previous team made this mistake. They knew the risks, but they were sloppy. Left traces of their activity on everything. Digital fingerprints everywhere. That will not happen with us. My colleagues tell me the initial meeting went well. They were impressed, if a little weary of the influence your new toy has on you. But they must be talking about the Animus. But they knew better than most what it means to live with such a burden. I am curious to know more about this era memories epithet. It's not a phrase we have heard in all our decades of research. In a few weeks' time, we will contact you once more. If you are interested in proceeding, follow instructions to the letter. If you are not interested and we break any of our protocols, this will be the last time you hear from us. Take this to heart. The world is sick and getting sicker. The Earth's magnetic field is growing stronger. Satellites are falling from the sky. Earthquakes are getting more frequent. Famines are becoming more and more frequent. And now we have credible reports of a new and deadly virus sweeping through Asia, the coronavirus. You feel like we're living through a Yeatsian nightmare. Mere anarchy is loosened upon the world. In many ways we are. But there is hope. There is a cure. Us. In the past few months, we have come across something that may help us solve our most pressing problems. A message, a very promising message that may help us reverse the dire course we are on. If you want to be part of the solution, join us. If not, we wish you the best of luck. I'm ready. From Layla Hassan. Good. This is so interesting. This game is taking place during the COVID pandemic. The pandemic was terrible. It's so weird to say that I actually lived, or we lived through a pandemic. Alright. December 27th. 449. Okay. L, would your favorite baseball team happen to be the Atlantis Eagles? Who the fuck is this? You have a gift and a curse. The gift of old blood, the curse of not understanding it. We can help it if you help us. What you did is not your fault, but you must take responsibility for it, otherwise nothing gets done. One of us will contact you if you miss us, if you miss your chance. Layla, as you traipse about England, Bets and I thought you might want to keep your eyes open for a few things. Assassin bureaus, or the hidden ones more accurately, they operated in Roman Britain between the years 100 and 430 CE. Is it C, like current events? I know it's supposed to be BC and AD, like before Christ and after death. So I don't know what CE stands for. I think it may be current events. It's not clear why they left, but the final date corresponds roughly to the Roman exodus from Britain. So I imagine their leaving had something to do with the Empire's retreat, mission accomplished, or loss of faith. Not sure, but we do know that it was several hundred years before the Hidden Ones returned to the island. Maybe Basim Hitham was the first in a half a century. For our own archives, I believe there were 6 main bureaus operating in the Roman period. Leicestershire, London, Winchester, York, Essex, and Gloucestershire. These won't be the stats names, so you'll have to read between the lines. Animus anomalies. Bets notice these about 10 embedded in the simulation. They're dense clusters of data that might screw with your ability to navigate Avor's memories. Approach with caution. We don't know what they'll do if we get too close. They may be harmless, but they induce a septical shock of wipe your mind. Hard to say. Best to err on the side of hell no, but if you're curious, well, I warned you. I remember Pieces of Eden. We don't know about any issue artifacts you should be looking for specifically, but they're out there, and this was a period where they often cropped up in legend. Norse and Saxon songs and tales speak of them often, so keep your eyes peeled. Especially around Stonehenge. How could that not be an issue site? Date 3rd November 2014. Rebecca Crane. Subject Sean Hastings. Reporter William Miles. Desmond Miles. Is he related to Desmond? Preface. The transformation of the Order of the Ancients into the Templars as we know them today has always been a subject of considerable debate among our ranks. The assassins, they mean. Or the silent ones. We have operated with the assumption that the Templars themselves hold some or complete knowledge of this evolution, but at present no concrete historical evidence has ever made it into our hands. What little data we do have is mostly a matter of public record. With some exceptions, it is commonly understood that the origin of the Knights Templar dates back to 1119 CE, and this indeed was the appearance of the public face of the Templars. However, our records attest to the existence of Templar agents at least 2 centuries before this date. They attest to it. In one badly damaged document, an assassin contract from Normandy in the mid-11th century, the author makes free use of the term Templar. An earlier letter, this time from a hidden one in the region of modern-day Dorset, circa 978 CE, makes mention of a Templar spy. Within the range of the Brotherhood, from this, we can safely assume that the Templar Order, as an entity distinct from the Order of the Ancients, existed at some point in the mid-10th century. With an aim to expand our understanding of this dark age, one of our agents recently volunteered to delve into his genetic memories to search for further clues to this old age mystery. Unfortunately, what he discovered was too little use for our purposes. Sean Hastings began the first of his 7 sessions on October 5th, 2014. Over the course of the next 3 weeks, he followed various matrilineal and patrilineal lines into the past, focusing on 9th, 10th, and 11th centuries in search of assassins and or Templars in his bloodline. He found none. Of minor interest, however, was the following personage, here noted for the peculiarity of his biography. Sorry guys, I'm struggling here. Ulriker Thorvaldsen, an early 9th century Jute who sailed north from modern-day Denmark, was a wooden plank bearing a carving of a map that purported to mark the location of Thor's hammer. Ulriker made it as far as Stavanger before running afoul of a powerful clan there. Ulriker was defeated in battle and enthralled as a slave. He escaped his captivity some 10 years later and returned to Jutland to marry and settle down. The location of Ulriker's map is unknown, and the existence of Thor's hammer, a precursor relic, no doubt remains unconfirmed. I do believe you are able to get Thor's hammer at some point. Ulriker's ancestors would later sail to England following the Normans' conquest of the island, settling in what is now called Loughborough in modern-day Leicestershire. The irony that a man named Hastings would contain no useful genetic memory data regarding the Norman invasion of England in 1066 was not lost on our dear subject. Still, he retained his usual chipper wit and asked if he might next relive the genetic memories of his grandfather, quote, given us the proper bulletin. Okay. A strange message broadcasting from an unknown source north of the Arctic Circle. The message was broadcast for 9 days, then ceased. Spectrum analysis of the message revealed coordinates to a Norse grave site in New England, USA. Hold on a second. Is there a way to slow down those subtitles? Because the subtitles are going a little faster than the person speaking. there's no way to slow down the subtitles, so that shit. Oh well. So Sean and Rebecca, these are the actual people that were helping Desmond. I remember now. Connor from Assassin's Creed 3. Edward? He killed her, if anyone doesn't remember. That was very fascinating. Very fascinating indeed. God, there's a lot of info to take in, guys. I apologize for this. Okay, I'm enjoying every second of it though. Rebecca, before we meet this site, I want you to see these. Last week I reviewed the logs from my time with Bayek and came across some old notes in the years I explored Cleopatra's Egypt. I stumbled across 6 Isu temples. They don't know how to pronounce that now. Most of which were buried beneath pharaonic temples. Pharaonic tomb sites, God. Each temple contained an Isu message clearly meant for one with the ability to reconnect memories. I was the lucky one. I don't believe they were intended for Bayek himself, as he seemed totally unaware of the messages as they played. They may have been encoded in a way that only someone with an animus could see them. It's been a few years since I last heard these messages, so my memory's foggy, but the notes I scribbled down have a clarity that I trust. Might be something to all this, I don't know. Often I grasp outside my area of expertise. I am enthusiastic, but often wrong. Let me know if something else strikes you, Layla. Message button excerpt. Layers upon layers of reality, each blurring into the next. Which is real and which is not? What if none are real? What if everything you know is false? You're getting awfully, you're going down the rabbit hole here, Layla. We ran thousands of simulations, searching for the right version, searching for Desmond. Each one of them felt real, but there's no way of truly knowing, is there? Not for sure. Anything can be simulated. Finding the answer could mean erasure. Teasing the assassin match seemed nothing is true, but be careful not to confuse truth with facts, however. Everything's permitted, by the way. Nothing is true, everything's permitted. However, a language game you will always lose. Though we may stumble in our attempts to interpret it, the world, the universe, reality, what have you, but it is always out there. I believe that, simulated or no. We could imagine a dozen nested simulations, each one on the level itself, would constitute a full reality. Wolfram via Conway suggested the universe is a giant cellular automata. And further, there is a point where the difference between simulated and real is meaningless. If the universe were a simulation, what would it matter? The simulation itself would be real, and therefore everything within it would be real within the confines of the simulation. Say a scientist were able to simulate pain by inducing only a few neurons to fire. No physical harm. I am in pain, the subject says. No, you only believe you are, says the scientist. This is meaningless. As this, you thought you were in pain, but you were mistaken. So that's what she saw. Message 2, Edser. No surprise, you were diagnosed to have boundaries after all. Or diagnosed. Whoa, my god. Holy dyslexia. You were designed to have boundaries after all, and one cannot speak of that which one cannot deceive. The code, equations that define life, they are nestled deep within every star and every mote of dust. Every second that passes is a word, a symbol, all part of an intricate yet simple language existing within the framework of its time itself. It is the one rule which applies to us all, immutable and inescapable. You know this, well, excuse me, we know this. Humans were the instruments of an earlier species, the Isu. Resist the temptation to say superior, different. They were better suited to some tasks, ill suited to others. Possessed of a mind that we cannot know, well, that does not get us anywhere. What is it like to be an Isu? What is it like to be a bat? The implication that Isu could read time is interesting, but if humans could read time, would it necessarily be the same manner and for the same purpose? Whether constructed or evolved, or literal both as we are, we cannot be said to have been built to achieve the same ends. Around this, at its edge is a wheel, on its side a plate. How we use something can often determine its value and its perceived purpose. Message 3. Excerpt. Break the code, break the node. These walls tell a protracted story. A story we transcribed on our structures, on our artifacts. A story we could not alter. A mystery defying us. In plain sight, we tried. Our scholars and scientists, poets and physicists. Bright minds, rebellious hearts, they all tried so hard to bring about change. We all failed. None could change what we discovered, the stories written to the walls of these rooms. The reader has no power. He is but an observer, but the author. The author invents the future. The author owns the future. The Toba catastrophe, a supervolcanic event paired with a mass coronal ejection, was the beginning of the end for the Isu. It changed the Earth's environment, lowered its available oxygen levels, and generally fucked things up. The Isu never recovered. By our estimations, the last remaining Isu died just a century after the catastrophe. From that point forward, humans, their creation, ruled the roost. This disaster... So these Isus must be the godlike things that Desmond was seeing in the, by using the Apple of Eden. I remember seeing it in, like, Brotherhood, or, is it Brotherhood or Revelations? I can't remember. This disaster is not unforeseen. Excuse me. Isu scientists have known about their impending doom for years, perhaps decades before the catastrophe occurred. Excuse me. To protect themselves, they've worked feverishly to find solutions. 6 methods they tried, but due to a toxic combination of hubris, political infighting, and bad luck, all since failed. The final method proved to be the most promising and was nearly complete when tragedy struck. It was this method that Desmond Miles provided when he saved the world from a second solar flare in December 2012. This voice laments the compound, this is what I was talking about earlier. This voice laments the compounded failure of their species to save themselves, but the truth is broader than that. They and Desmond saved us. Success deferred. Then this message, break the code, break the node, insistent and very puzzling. Message 4. Insert. Linear continuity is a simulation that allows for variations. With the linear continuity, there are nodes, choke points, moments where algorithms converge the flows of superposed possibilities to a single moment where only one absolute truth is possible. Paths are fluid, continuous, nodes are static, changeless, and the wave function collapses the paths of the nodes which branch out. Again and again and again, can you feel the wave collapsing, trying to course correct Desmond's act of defiance? The incoming node needs the world to end. The algorithms have been carving the flow of possibilities towards the end for over 100 years. 100 years now, collapse the wave. Well, outside my area of expertise, must contact someone who knows this shit better. But what it seems to be saying, the structure of space-time, the universe is built in such a way that certain events or clusters of events are compelled to occur. A bottleneck through which space-time flows and one nearly impossible to avoid. This is very fucking deep and philosophical. There is something about this catastrophe, the one Desmond averted in 2012, that compels it to return indifferent to our fear or pain. It is a tidal wave rippling across the sea of space. It crashed once against the dike, and that it stopped it for a time, but the sea rears back for another strike and another and another. That gives some clarity to what is happening now all around us, but it remains unclear how to change it. Especially with the animus and simulation within the simulation. So you're saying COVID was part of the Earth, like, cleansing itself? Hold on, guys, I need a drink real quick. I'm talking a lot. Yo. I love you. Alright. These letters are opening my mind, guys. Message 5. Reality is a mathematical model which gets solved over and over again by the observer. Your thoughts are computations, and they render the world for you to call your own. Not all processes are alike. Different brains produce different realities. The variations go from subtle to drastic. Your mind defines how much you can taste, how much you can feel, how much you can understand. Perception defines perspective. We designed you and made sure to engineer your senses so you could perceive just what we needed you to. Neither more nor less. There are parts of time we preferred you to remain blind to. It was a necessity. If we could suddenly see time, that would not guarantee the same perception Isu possessed. Let us speak of time as an entity, if we may. Let us say that time is a perceivable fact in the same way that light is a perceivable fact. The ability to see this effect in no way guarantees a sympathetic view. There are creatures stumbling around this earth that read light differently than we do, and for different purposes. Humans see in a well-known spectrum, for YG-BIV. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. This sense of color is confined to the 3 tones we possess, yet nocturnal creatures see with a different scope for a different purpose. Night stalking, hunting, lurking. They evolved in a concert with their needs that are now constrained by them as are we. Light is only a fact that seen askance and used differently by different species. So, to suggest that we might read time is to imply we may have a specific use for time. God, this is fucking deep. My brain is taking in so much information. Message 6. The next chapter is unstoppable, and yet the greatest revolutions sometimes originate from the confines of impossibility, do they not? Reality is a simulation. Break the code, and in so doing, escape the inescapable. The animus was humankind's first unconscious attempt to explain what it could not see. Understanding genetic memories and eye into history, your animus is different, as is the mind that imagined it. It could escape the code, it could make that leap and make possible decisions that defies the order of things that are. It's ridiculous to imagine I could change the nature of reality out there, from within the confines of an animus, a simulation within this so-called simulation. That's a mouthful. But I believe I understand that what this place is telling me. My animus is endowed with the ability to suggest alterations to days long past. From any moment of time, I can extrapolate what might have been. Calculations of time I am not confined to what was, but what could have been. Yes, history is real, facts do matter, but from any moment in time, I choose the animus, I can interrogate the memory, I can ask the world what if. What if Bayek and AI had stayed together? What if Kimu and I had been murdered? I can suggest these hypotheticals and watch how they unfold. Why would I want to? For knowledge, for a better understanding of what tragedies are avoided? It remains to be seen. I am in a sense a reader of the calculations that the Isu were in days past. Perhaps one day I will be able to harness this talent to see into the future, to predict, to correct, to avoid. That would be worth something. My good God, was that a lot. My brain, guys, my brain. Staff of Hermes Trismegistus. Acquired from the Eagle Bearer Cassandra 2018, presumed manufacture date late in the EC Singularity Age, 75,100 BCE to 2200 IE. This staff, one of many Isu's staves known to us, is first and foremost a medical device with the ability to heal, repair, restore, rejuvenate organic tissues with unprecedented swiftness. That's the symbol of the doctors and Hippocratic Oath. It has been known to extend the life of its bearers well beyond the average human and Isu lifespans. It is presumed to have the ability to resuscitate living creatures in critical or suspended states. And it's not been verified as to his ability to resurrect the dead, but this seems unlikely based on its own features. It appears to be worked by reading and copying its bearer's DNA to ensure perfect replication on a broad scale. It is able to detect erroneous copies and deploy repairs so long as its bearer remains within direct contact. It has been used as a weapon and frequently possibly by taking advantage of the tremendous power it draws from the EC's wireless energy lattice. The staff has also acted as a conduit or container for the personality of an Isu called Alethea. It is not known if this personality is Alethea's original consciousness or a simulation of the original, though most neuroscientists recall this a distinction without a difference. As of early 2019, the entity known as Alethea has made no further attempts to contact me. As yet, my purpose as so-called error memories as Alethea has done me remains unclear. Known bearers Hermes Trismegistus, Pythagoras, and Cassandra. That's Sean, that's Rebecca, Animus. There's Eivor. Beautiful pictures. M&E Bibu. My name is Layla Hassan. I was a friend and colleague of Victoria's, both at Abstergo and her subsequent freelance careers. And all the time I knew and worked with your daughter, I was always struck by her limitless intelligence, her humor, and her ability to focus even in times of great stress. She was an inspiration not to just me, but to all those who worked with her. I am writing to you now with the hope of shedding some light on the circumstances of her death. I realize it must be strange to receive a letter out of the blue from someone whose name you have probably never heard, offering to explain the tragic loss of one so dear. But if you allow me, I will try. I was with your daughter in the moments leading up to the unfortunate incident that took her life. In fact, I am partly to blame for her. Now I see why she deleted that. My God, my brain. Oh. Oh my God, there was so much information to take in. I am so sorry. My brain hurts so much.
Someone's got mail. An invitation to a fair in Concord. Bring your best crop and you may win a prize.
The hell? Is that a satellite in this
mail? An invitation to a fair in Concord. Bring your best crop and you may win a prize. Tempting.
Another satellite. Damn.
Probably bought this in a coffee shop somewhere in Concord.
Alright, can I like to investigate said satellite that fell? My brain hurts so much. Like, it doesn't hurt, but it's like... That was so much to take in. Nope, okay. I can't do anything about that satellite. Alright. I'm so sorry for all the information that you guys had to take in. I wouldn't blame you if you skipped past all that, but I wanted to read everything and I needed to take everything in as it was. That was just so much to process. So Sean and Rebecca are helping me now?
I'm not going anywhere. Not yet.
So they were helping Desmond when he was alive. As was Lucy.
I should do this more often. Relaxing.
You probably should. I mean, you do a lot. I love taking in information. I really do.
Would love to play around, but I have bigger things on my mind.
It's a nice little Porsche I have here. Sean, where you at? I just tucked in an ear pull.
Did you get my tea?
Yeah, but Brexit's actually not bad looking. But Sean looks old as hell. I want to take a second here, guys. Now, I need to clear my brain with all the information I just took in.
You gonna put this in the fridge, Sean?
Of course. In half a minute.
Remember, tomatoes go on the counter, not the fridge.
Look at that. Fresh soda. Tropical Sun, 100% pure. And we got Moo Moo Milk. The hell is this? I want to read what that jar is down there. Smooth? Is that butter or peanut butter? The hell is that? And why am I so interested in it?
Please enjoy your stay. Remember, all the garbage must be packed out, and please water the plants once a day. Yeah, I won't remember that.
Yeah. Oh, so we're staying at someone's thingies.
Sean, don't forget to water the plants while I'm under, okay?
Add it to the calendar. And tattoo it on my leg.
Okay. You don't have to be an
I
asshole.
went through hell to bring you here. It had better be worth it.
Was she like the ancestor of that guy from Assassin's Creed Origins?
That's quite nice. Soothing.
What happened though? I feel like I need to play Origins all the way through to see what happens.
Sean has been busy.
Strange message. An audio fragment sent from an. A few centuries before the earliest known settlements, this is big news. If we have it right. Questions remain: how did these bones get here and why? That is a good question. the hell happened?
Be nice to sleep in a real bed when this is over.
Alright, might as well hop back in. A lot of shit happened. Well, I can't sprint, I didn't even know that. I got some distance. I'm thinking about the whole betrayal of Sigurd here. Unless Sigurd decides to join the Templars instead of the Assassins, and that's how we betray him. 873 CE. What does that mean, though?
There she is. England. Our new home.
Not a patch on Norway, but we'll make this land our own soon enough.
I'm glad to see any land at all. I will be happy to have my feet on solid ground.
All standing.
Have you spotted something?
Not yet. Well, let us go ahead to clear the path of any dangers. Then follow our lead when the sun brushes the horizon.
Understood. May Thor bless you all on your way. We will see you soon.
Sail on.
Yes! I'm ready for whatever these green-thumbed fairy folk have to throw at us.
I should be cautious around here.
Sigurd, Do the sons of Ragnar know that we're coming?
They do not, but they will not scoff at our visit. Of the 4 kingdoms in England, the sons of Ragnar have settled only one. The rest is ripe for the taking.
Do we mean to join their army?
No, no. We will speak with them, get the lay of the land, and carve this country into as many pieces as we see fit.
Look ahead there! Is that what passes for a town? Plain brick in a single rune to their timid god?
That rune is called...
Odin, the One-Eyed.
But we do not worship the wolf that killed him! That is the difference!
Whatever strangeness we see in these Saxons, they must think the same of us.
The hammer! Now there is a symbol worthy of a god. A bolt of lightning would take that cross clean off! Look!
Baptizing.
Own in that place. We could storm this port with ease. Sack it without breaking a sweat.
Is there much in the way of treasure there?
Always! They shape precious metals and cut jewels to their gods. There will be a fortune there.
Later, Dag. There will be time enough for raiding, once we have settled.
What the hell is that guy?
Come to, stop the boats. Pull up over there. The way forward is blocked by a chain spanning the river. We must remove it before passing on.
A chain? Can we cut through it?
It's too thick for access. But there must be a way to release it, somewhere in that camp.
I will go.
And I will be right behind you.
No, Dag. You stay here. Should trouble come our way, I want you defending the ship.
A good idea. Send out the arrow and keep your sharpest axe at hand, huh?
Something like that.
Yeah, enemies ahead, I know that much.
Best not to draw attention.
Oh shit, I didn't see that guy. Oh hell. I did exactly that. Yeah, it's silver on him, huh? Either silver. That thing had more silver on it than the knapsack did. I guess like don't draw attention, but like I'm sitting here fucking like assassinating everyone in sight. Like with extreme prejudice. I do not care who I kill.
This chain is huge.
Excuse me.
Poorly anchored, it appears. I might be able to shoot it.
Well, I might kill your ass. Supplies. River chain. After conducting several trials, we have found that these naval chains will hold against even the most durable, dangerous launches, so as long as the mechanism remains intact. Several more blockades will be constructed in the coming months in order to be installed in the rivers leading inland. This is our best defense against any forthcoming intrusions. It is imperative that these blockades be maintained and kept operational at all times. Any failure of function is to be reported immediately. It's about to be a failure of function here. Titanium, huh? Oh, I did not see you up here, buddy. Thank you for your contribution, my good sir.
Done. The path is clear.
Chain is away. Hey, boy, back to the boat. We should be close. Barrel of surprises.
That's a little time consuming, but we got it. I killed everyone in sight.
Fine work, Abel.
I say we go back, Sigurd. Give those dogs a good knock around and take whatever treasures they have. Easy pickings.
Not today, Dag. We press on until we reach our goal. We cannot afford another surprise. Now be on your guard. It should not be far.
Gods, I'm ravenous. I hope they have food and ale on hand when we arrive. You should have sent word ahead of us, Sigurd, to get something on the spit.
If Halfdan, Ubba, and Ivar Ragnarsson are alive.
Dag.
And he is happier for it. For my part, I look forward to standing in the footsteps of the giants that built this land. Ruins dot the landscape. Every brick and stone tells a story of conquest and glory. And now, they are rubble and ash.
Ready to be remade. We will rebuild their empire brick by brick, and ours will not crumble to dust.
All things end, dog. The ruins are not a warning. They are a testament. Look there, just ahead, where the sons of Ragnar make their camp.
They're probably waiting to ambush. They're probably waiting in an ambush, I imagine. Grattan Bridgester. Grattan Bridgester. I can't pronounce that word. Grattan Bridge is what I'll call it.
Those are not Norsemen. They're too ragged and soiled.
We should proceed on foot, lest they spot the boats.
Dag and I will go together.
We all go. If they are friends, I wish to meet them as a jarl. And if they are foes...
Ragnarsson's encampment.
Who are these men?
They speak with twisted accents. English, no doubt.
Doc, Eivor! On me!
Can I do that, please? Yeah. Take a load off, why don't you? Rest those little paws of yours. Hell. Oh, hell yeah.
Let's finish them!
Kill these people! You'll be a puddle! On the maggot! You've never been lost.
Ugh. Suck it.
Like a bleed!
Oh god, I love this commander knife. It's so good. Oh, you fucking dirty cheater.
Rest the idiot!
Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
You're finished!
Right. I will check the longhouse.
Why they fought like vermin.
Wait! Who are you? Are you with those brigands as well?
Sigurd, Dag, in here. Those men had prisoners.
Eivor.
A noise trap. Might be something inside. I will have a look. Ravensthorpe, the village of ravens.
Good work, my dear. And what else have you found?
Short notes, mostly. Scraps of plans, old letters. They took some...
I like living in the longhouse. I feel like a jarl.
Not a bad place, Eivor. Not at all.
cannot.
A brave steed has swept me up. Onward to my loyal companion! I will take on any challenger, be it on 2 legs or 4. Show yourself to me if you dare! I have the strength of 1,000 Thors! I cannot be stopped!
They will attack on sight here.
Come and fight me! You will be honored to add to my legend! You? Am I crying? Silver on your butt. I feel sick in my body, but it is my hooves that will prevail! This victory I will add to my growing saga! I think I can no longer walk. Yes, it appears so.
Yeah, carry this fucking ass all the way
If
back.
my mother could see me now. My saga is complete, and it is the envy of all who came before, and all who are yet to come.
Yeah, you didn't really do much. Whatever you wanted to say. Get the fuck off me. Bitch.
Still be under the effects of some mushrooms he ate.
I'll keep searching.
There is no resisting this lasting legacy I have.
No one will bury you.
Oh. Get the fuck out of here. I am anonymous.
There is no
I am
resisting
anonymous.
this lasting legacy I have forged. A wise man said it best. To resist is to piss in the wind. Jessica, where are you? I must find my life.
What? Who the hell else is... welcome. What? Oh! What the fuck? That scared the shit out of snakes here. You guys seem relatively friendly.
Best go hooded here.
There, stranger. Time to... Keep our wits about us.
bastards!
We watch it in the box!
Oh my.
Paradise where you're going.
That is all we need for Gunner. But if there is more, we should claim it.
Red mass. Anything else worth taking in here? There's a lot of enemies. Ow.
God loves me. Coming for you!
Let's get back to the ship!
For your relief!
This place is heavily guarded.
Not. I didn't want to do that. How the hell do I get in there? That fucking boss one way or the other. There's no treasure here. I must have searched every inch of this grotto top to bottom. Someone moved it years ago. I'm certain, but maybe I will return and have a look with a sober eye next time, but I doubt we'll make much of a difference. Treasure map. I have no idea what that is. There I was any more of. Okay. There's a zealot we can't get to. Oh, that's a zealot we can't get to. Good lord. Power level 90. That's it. Hold on. Can't move that way. Oh. Okay, we just climb up. I got you. Hold on. I know. Sure. Oh god. Harpoon impalement. Now did I just skill points? That's cool. still panicking for some reason.
This area is off limits. The other side must be barred.
Oh my god. Am I gonna find a way in there later? Is that what the problem is? Okay, hold on, I have an idea. There's a line on that roof there. Oh my god! Well, that's interesting. It gave us silver and stuff, but Arms fall for the last bloody time, block off the damn window in the rear. Any passing non can see inside our gear, our goods, and the weak bloody timber we've blocking the door. The block up the windows in the rear. So there's open windows somewhere. Huh. The windows in the rear. What windows? I'm confused. They're saying there's windows in the rear, but where? For the last time, block off the windows in the rear. Any passing nons can see inside our gear. Oh, I see. I see. Oh, that was nice. Oops. Whoever designed that, genius. That was fucking hard. Necklace. I'm confused. Hold on a second. Got a new shield, it looks like. Hey, that's cool. I do know that like, two-handed weapons are they do more damage, but yeah, 75 damage, 60 damage. $76 damage. Man, I don't like how slow the star is, but at least it does more damage. Alright. That'll do. Wow. Piggy, I shall let you live. Be free, Wilbur. Be free. I know Carlos is still chilling out here. Oh, but we need to actually go to the map. And we have more places we could raid to get more shit. There's a lot of viewpoints too. You're Carlos, right? You're not Carlos, what the hell? Carlos, I'm so sorry. I thought that one horse was you. Whoops. Calm yourself, Carlos. Oh, the horse is out of stamina. Whoops. Sorry, Carlos. I really like the way that shield looks. Oh, it's a restricted area, huh? Carlos, my buddy, you gotta stay here for a little bit, alright? Let Mama go take care of some business. Alright, I don't think the hood's gonna do much here.
Feed the worms! Stop and die! I'll have your guts out! Ah!
I just want to synchronize the viewpoint. I want to fuck with you guys right now. That's all I wanted. I didn't want to have to kill anyone. I'd shit myself in this cutscene if I saw some dude climbing the rafters. Alright. That viewpoint was discovered. Ooh. Holy fuck me, I'm not going there. Ugh. Grab one is.
Back so soon. And with good news, I hope.
Aye.
Yeah.